Flash games, a far-gone memory that was sadly ripped away from us. With the 2-year anniversary of Adobe Flash's discontinuation, I thought it would be nice to take a look back at some old Flash games. I know everyone has some memories with these games, whether they're good or bad, so let's review some. And to be clear, I'm playing these games through emulators and such, as there's no official way to play these games anymore. There's no better way to start things off than with the classic, Papa's Pizzeria. Released in 2007, Papa's Pizzeria sees you take the place of this guy being forced into pizza slavery. You gotta take orders, make pizza, and serve it to customers to get stars and tips. This game is a classic. When I think of Flash, I think of Papa's Pizzeria. While not my personal favorite Papa's game, this is simply the most iconic and the stepping stone for several other games in the series. And the gameplay is so good. Simple games like this is what Flash is all about. Our next game is another classic, Breaking the Bank. The first game in the Henry Stickman series, this game is an interactive adventure that follows Henry standing by a wall trying to infiltrate the bank. Despite me calling this a game, it's more of an animation due to how short it is and how many options there really are. There are several other games in the series, so who knows, maybe I can take a look at them at a later time. Speaking about breaking, something that's really interesting to me are the lost Breaking Bad Flash games, those being Walt's Wisdom and Walt's Warning. Both of these games follow Walter White as he has found you around the meth RV, and he needs to take care of the situation that you have gotten yourself into. Now, unfortunately, these games were lost around 2015 when they were taken down from the internet. I recommend checking out All Things Lost video on these games, as he provides way more information and goes into deep detail about all these interesting games. But if we're talking about Flash games, then we need to include games like Halo Flash. This game uses the backgrounds and assets of Halo Combat Evolved, but instead of the gameplay looking like this, it looks like this. Next on the list is Hot Dog Bush, a game where President George Bush gets kicked out of office and is forced to sell hot dogs in the Bronx. The fast-paced gameplay sees you making hot dogs, serving them to customers, giving them sodas, putting ketchup on the dogs, and all of that. The game is actually pretty fun, and for being an outdated political game, it still holds up, cause you know that's something George Bush would actually do. But perhaps the most iconic Flash game of all time is Happy Wheels. Released on June 4th, 2010, you take control of many different people trying to complete many user-created levels. You have to avoid obstacles and push your way through every challenge. It's one of the most viral games of all time, mainly for its graphic content and fan-made levels. I have so many memories watching videos about Happy Wheels and playing Happy Wheels as well. It's genuinely such a great little game. Yeah, so Hide the Fart is anything but that. Have you ever been playing Duck Hunt and thought, man, this dog is a bitch? Kill the Dog from Duck Hunt is the game for you. You follow an interesting narrative that takes you through a journey unlike any other. You play as our hero, Shooter, in a quest to kill Dog. In all honesty, this game is kinda dog poop. Get it? Cause, you know, dog poop. Now, if we're gonna talk about one Nintendo-based Flash game, then we should talk about Gary's World. This game follows Gary on his quest to San Diego Comic-Con to meet Charles Martinet and cosplay as Mario. Okay, I made that up, but this is just a Flash Mario clone. Big whoop. Bartender the Right Mix is a game where you gotta make the best cocktail possible. Now, personally, I can't drink, so I don't know what makes a good beverage, so let's try it out. Alright, we're gonna do some tonic, maybe a little cognac, add a little ice, shake, pour, drink, die. Let's try this again. Let's go in with some orange juice, champagne, a little bit of the bubbly, whatever this is, and some triple sec. Oh, brother. Next up is Hobo VII. You wake up in heaven after killing Satan, I guess, and you gotta fight God and other people. What the fuck? Apparently there are 6 games that take place before this one, so that's why I don't really understand the lore, and that's also kind of crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is fun, just what the f***? So those were some Flash games that I wanted to take a look at, and who knows, maybe I can take a look at more Flash games at a later time. Anyways, my name is Dimes, thank you for watching.